Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Swordflight. Alright, let's see what... Alright. Guess we're exploring the bottom part here. Apparently there is another key to open that one, and the key I have does something different. Alright, well according to the bats in the area, we can expect to find rust monsters, and gelatinous cubes, and basilisks, I think it was, down here. To southern. Okay, so there are. That says southern, not southwest, so maybe there's only 4 cardinal direction caverns, which is at least not as bad as 8. Determined rust monsters and gray renders have been moving through the area. Great. Actually, this is pretty good. I can turn the gray renders on them, maybe, possibly. Oh my gosh, leather armor +2, that's not great. You know, Fira might actually be pretty helpful against these things. Maybe. I imagine they'd have a hard time harming her. Okay, these ones aren't any higher than effortless either, which means they might not have improved in strength since the last time I fought them. Failure. Okay, no, actually, I want to try some... Oh, whoops, I meant to save after I killed that group. Okay, I want to throw on my animal empathy gear. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. I want to throw on my animal empathy gear and see if I actually can grab a gray render. I'm gonna have to clear out some of the preliminary rust monsters. Okay, well, you're not so bad. Okay, I don't see any greater rust monsters in the pack either. Yeah, they can't even harm Fira. Okay, they can if they crit or something like that. She's got pretty hefty defenses, though. Her attack is terrible. Frankly, though, I don't think I need the help, and she's sapping away experience. Okay, here we go. Okay. Cool idea, though it may be. I don't think it's going to work out for me. That works. Ow. As long as I'm not striking the rust monsters with my axe, they can't break it. $464 hit points. I do have more health than me. Oh, I was wondering why my constitution was lower. Okay, so I guess I could still use endurance on to fight things like rust monsters or anything else that'll force me to change my armor out, because I won't be getting my full constitution bonus. There's the greater ones. Three of them. Just steps on it. It's hilarious. Another unstable section. Yeah. Well, the gray render is super handy for these things, I gotta be honest. I'm very happy that I'm actually able to do this. I seriously should not be able to. There is nothing about a gray render that should possibly make it an animal. But I am more than happy to exploit that. Okay, so northern section here. Examination of tracks, yielded evidence rust monsters and gray renders are about. Okay, so you can follow now. I think we've killed them all. Gonna have to reset all this because my equipment was all over the place. Oh, I took that off. Druid armor here. Just in case there's more rust monsters about. Oh. There we are. Let's head north. Oh, it wasn't... They didn't mention gelatinous cubes, did they? I think the bats said it was elementals that were around. That was the third thing. I know there's gelatinous cubes in here somewhere. Okay, does that take us to the... That's backwards. That's supposed to be western. That one's supposed to be eastern. Alright. Well, looks like we're going to be dealing with fire elementals and methods. I can handle them. Yeah, you're so gonna die. Come here. I'll draw him out, and you tear him up. Dang it. I wanted to finish it off. Yeah, all of this graphical effect is what I was talking about last episode, about different levels of fire damage and how I thought they looked. I was pretty sure if you could deal enough fire damage, this was what would appear. But I'm not entirely convinced of that now, given that trolls didn't do that. Did I just target the wrong person with that? I did. Probably should have used a little more strategy when it came to drawing out and actually fighting these things. Why did I get a cleave attack? I didn't kill anyone. I've seen a glitch like that happen with trolls before. Because of how they regenerate, the game thinks you've landed the final blow, but they heal just before you do. And then it gives you a cleave before your enemy's dead and you stop attacking them. But I have never seen it happen on anything except a fairly quickly regenerating enemy. There's another one. Another one? Really? Haven't killed enough of those yet. Oh, there's a couple of them up here. What was the name of that? Was it Ilkuzaram? Was he the Lich of the Twisted Rune? That we, fought and took out. Hold on. No, not that. So that's all about the Sword of Valkyr. Okay, so that doesn't mention it either. Yeah, I think his name was Ilkuzaram. Didn't he use a Greater Huge Fire Elemental as his first line of... well, second, actually, after the Golems, line of defense in his lair? And that thing was a serious handful when we fought it then. Now they're throwing the exact same enemies at us, just on a regular... oh, my goodness. It'll be good as long as that one doesn't try to knock me down. Kill it before it tries something else, though. Now the water elementals, because they try to use a ranged attack, they won't, or mephits, will not do anything until they actually see you. They won't get closer, generally, to try and close the distance. As long as they can't see you, they'll just keep on attempting and failing to use it, because you're out of their sight range. The really bad one dead. I am not afraid of the huge water elementals. Ow. One missed with the 6, rolled a 22, and that was a miss on a ranged touch. The other one hit me with a 2. The exact same bonus, and how does a lesser one hit and a higher one miss? Are ranged touches just reversed, or does the game not understand how to calculate a ranged touch? Or they're just different standards for different types of range touches. Like, that one's easier to hit with than the other one is. The other one gonna knock me down again? No. Awesome. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. bashing. Why is it boulder trapped? This one of Ilkuzaram's lairs. Probably, but I also can't open this one. Man, these keys are useless. Well, at least whenever I do get what it takes to go there, I've already cleared the way. Let's go check out the eastern portion. Wrong button. Alright, if there's basilisks in here, then this should be the easy mode. Oh. Well, that's not a basilisk. I don't see any rust monsters yet. There's a possibility there aren't any. Oh, no, it is basilisks. Cool. I actually get to use this now. I am still hasted, right? Yes. It'd actually be an interesting strategy to try to free them and take control of them. Sorry guys, you're one-trick ponies, and I have already completely nullified that one trick. Raider Basics have a bunch of hit points, though. I could try to dominate them, but there's not much of a point. There's nothing down here I need petrified. Besides, the petrification saving throw doesn't seem to get more difficult with time, which means it's going to be super easy for everything I ever encounter to overcome it. It was actually a threat back in the days of Dark Kalimport. It's a bit different now. So I know they have a limited number of gazes because the one that I dominated ran out of them. Yeah, and now they're trying to bite me. But it must be a large amount. They should have an infinite number, frankly. I wonder if these ones disease and poison and slow you as well. I know that basilisks in Baldur's Gate, they have a poisonous bite that does pretty much the equivalent of a mustard jelly poison type thing, which is really gnarly. I think it does that much. I know at the very least it's a pretty nasty poison. It just hurts a lot. I don't know if Baldur's Gate just kind of put that in there so they'd still be a threat even if you did overcome the petrification, or if that's an actual traditional rule. I don't actually know a lot about basilisks from the books and all. I wouldn't have to worry about it either way. Because I'm immune to their poison. I also noticed that Zarala, in her spell repertoire, every time that I'm telling her to cast all those summoned creatures so I don't have to deal with them, she has a neutralized poison, but it's always gone. By the time, like, we get later on, I never see her cast a neutralized poison. But whenever I look into her spell list to tell her what to cast, you know, after we've been adventuring for a little while, I never see neutralized poison on the list. So does she just cast that for fun at some point in the middle of every fight? Because if so, that's a little bit frustrating. There's a cave entrance down here. Nothing down here? No. You could probably use that as a decent sniper position to start shooting basilisks from a distance. Are there any tracks that'll tell me what's in this cave? Does not look like it. In this part of the Underdark, you're likely to find... Okay. So, same stuff I already knew. Oh! Got it. This is the way down. I forgot that it had 2 exits. Okay. Okay, so we found 2 sort of major layers of Elkuzaram type stuff. But I can't get into either one of them yet. Which means he must have more minor layers around we need to clear and get some keys from. Bones and another cave entrance. Okay, so that's going to lead us to like the central area. Let's see what's over here. Umber Hulk's going to burst out and grab us. The bats didn't say anything about Umber Hulks. Oh. Hey, I'll take it. So are we at 4 of 5 now? Yeah, we are. Hey, we're trucking right along. There's no tracks about. Okay, deeper random exploration. Ah, not another one of those. I hate those things. The thing has evasion. Oh, right, it's got sneak attack. It's a rogue. Somehow. Even though I thought every monster was its own class so that they couldn't get character-specific powers, like sneak attack. I know that the panthers get that, but that's in a very limited sense. At least when I do hit, I hit really hard. Oh yeah, I'm gonna curb stomp the rest of these things. Because now I'm all mad. And they're just not gonna hit her unless they roll a 20. Me, it's not quite as extreme. But I do have a pretty solid armor class. Thought it was higher than 42 now. Lots of regular hook horrors and a big one. No hateful ones down here. Okay, well, there goes Rage. So is this just a hook horror and random exploration cave then? Nothing more important down here? What we have here? Kuatoa stronghold. Kuatoa warriors on the other side of the gate. Go ahead, break it down for me. Wow. I want to see if it's possible to break it down. Or if that's something that you have to unlock. Because if they can't break it down, I might as well take advantage of this. Oh yeah, they can break it down. There's no way I'm taking all of them. So yeah, we'll let him break it down. It's got a lot of hit points. Well, while he's doing that, do I have any unidentified stuff or anything like that that I should go through? Alright, put these back. I forgot I had dragon blood. There's my wyvern blood. I don't even think I need to keep that. I can probably get rid of it at this point. You know, it says there's nothing special about that, but that Kuatoa has put the work in to destroy it, and it's still there. Yeah, see neutralized poison right there. There you go. Large song it up. I wonder if they're considered reptilian by the game. Yeah, spellcasting mode was disabled on her. I don't remember doing that lately, so I'm not sure when that happened, but whatever. So is this a back entrance to the stronghold then? It doesn't look like there's much room to maneuver up ahead, so it's a good thing I got them from this side and didn't come down into a group of 4 of these things. That would suck. Ooh. Yeah, so they had a whole party out here. Alright, let's go finish off the last one. Let's see what's up here. Kuto's Stronghold entrance. Looks like a place we'll get at either way. Don't want to go too far in there. The major strongholds are likely more dangerous than most of the surrounding areas, which means I'll want to deal with them after I've done the other stuff. Six more Kuto instead, though. I call that a win. Wow. Yeah, that many healing potions? Alright, well, Kuto back entrance. Neat, if not much else. Let's keep exploring down here. More fire elementals? No, not fire elementals. I imagine you're all going to have your own spells to cast. Things aren't even worth 100. They're rated it easy. Because they don't have that many hit points. It just seems like they do because they're really hard to hurt. Hit points aren't directly what translates to challenge rating, but they do directly translate to what level is the enemy, because the higher the level, the more hit points you have, by a pretty significant margin, usually. I believe level is pretty much solely how it calculates challenge rating. Narrow tunnel and a sealed door. These things are so just not fun to fight. I don't really care one way or the other. I mean, it's not like they're difficult or that dangerous or anything. They're just more annoying than anything else. They just take so long to die. Should be all of them. So there's a narrow tunnel down here. I can squeeze through it. I'm gonna walk around and take a look at this, the rest of this stuff too. So this is likely a lair of Elkuzaram, but we did find that a while back, that Shrine of Tyr, and that was its own thing. Let's see what's over here. Any more enemies, or is this just... Yeah, see, this one gets it right. That's the western, that's the eastern. So the north one just has backwards map markers. Ruin entrance. So it probably is one of the layers of Elkuzaram. That's how they're all marked. I'm probably saying his name wrong every time. Operated can only be opened from one side. Interesting. I've never played a small character, so I've never been able to get into these narrow passages, but if that's the only way into this thing, I may have never been in it. I don't remember everything about this. I've only gone through it twice, and a lot of it does sort of blend together for me. Let's see what we're dealing with in here. Why is this rubble important? What? Runes dedicated to the halfling deities Yondala and Arvarine decorate this. What magical power emanates from, but if it appears to be only one part of a broken or disassembled weapon, while useless on its own, it might have great value if the shaft and grip could be found as well. Piece of what appears to once been a powerful weapon. If the other pieces could be found, perhaps it could be reassembled. Okay. Never found anything like that before. The other's in this place. I have found another one of these narrow passages to get through, which is what a halfling would be able to do. I'm assuming this is a halfling-only weapon, given that it's specified. It was a halfling deity or something like that. But I didn't find anything like that on the other side. Ghost gnome? They all fighting each other? I think they are. Yeah, they are. Okay, who's stronger here? I'm gonna say the ghost gnomes. They're all concealed. Okay, I didn't think that you could drain the levels or the abilities on these things. This is all new stuff for me. Okay, I'll take care of the Wraith Spider, and then we'll tag team the gnome. Yeah, that 50% concealment coupled with their armor class means they're basically untouchable to her. She doesn't have blind fight, so she rarely gets a swing in. When she does, she has to roll pretty well to hit them, I think. Okay, well that was weird. Pile of bones lies here in the midst of the ruins of what appears to once been an underground settlement, probably of Svirfneblin, given the nature of the ghosts and the style of the architecture. There's Svirfneblin bones, appears to have been a Svirfneblin town at one time, probably destroyed by a drow attack. Judging from the spider monsters, if we buried them, might help quiet the ghosts. Leave them for now. Okay. I'm definitely going to do that, but I don't know if it'll take time to bury them, like if it will just advance time in the game. And I definitely want to take advantage. Yeah, okay, non-undead creatures. So that's 20d6 damage on them. But they do have to fail a reflex save and throw, right? Yeah, these are gnomes. They probably all have major reflex bonuses. Shredded those things. At least they're not all palsy-walsies like most of the undead that we encounter. She kill it? Okay, good. so nothing in there. So some of these ruins have actual interiors, some do not, it looks like. I'm assuming this one does not. Whoa. Oh, we got more of them. Holy cow, it was just one? Why was there only one wraith spider this time? Great. Alright, at least she keeps the one busy. Seem to be critting every other second, too. And I don't crit at all on them because they're undead. It is frustrating that True Sight doesn't bypass that concealed thing. It really should. +3. That's pretty solid. Now, I don't think any parts of this storm thrower thing would have been in that little area. That's convenient. The reason I think that is because in this one, there was a spot on the map labeled rubble. And that's specifically what had that fragment in it. So I'm assuming anything else is going to be marked on the map similarly to ensure that you don't accidentally just skip over it. Okay, let's see if there's more of them inside. Trapped. These things are all concealed 50% too. Wraith spiders are normally only 10%. And they know they can't death attack me, so they're not even trying it. Ow. I don't have actual restoration, do I? Nope. I'm gonna have to waste something on that. do like finding more potions of severe curing. Okay, so no ghosts in there, just the spiders. Right, not that one. This one. Interesting. Area medium treasure base container? Oh, that's not a place you can actually reach, is it? That must be some kind of functional area that serves the game's random generation, given the names of the chests. Bury the bones. Feeling some deity, perhaps Callard in smooth hands, patron of the Svirfneblin approves. Okay, so there were 3 piles of these, right? We might get a place to rest safely here if we do all of this, too. I want to make sure I don't accidentally kick and scatter any of them. Buried them all. Given that we've wiped out all the spiders, and now put the ghost to rest, I imagine it should be a safe spot and probably could be re-inhabited by Svirfneblin at some point in the future. They just need more solid defenses against drow. You'd think a little passage that the drow couldn't get through with the lever-operated door would be pretty solid defense. Knowing drow mages, though, they'd probably just do something weird like shrink themselves and get around it. Alright, since I rested, are there going to be more gelatinous cubes? Because I'd really rather not. Yes, there are. Okay, come on, Zerala, we can avoid them. This probably means there's going to be more rust monsters. Oh, right. They're this close to each other. Good. Okay, so we found a ruin down there that I cannot access. It's locked up pretty tight. And then, of course, there's these sealed doors, which I also can't access. I have another key of Xerxkatun, but I have no clue what it opens. Where is it? Here. He's probably got more layers scattered about, and one of them needs it. Don't have anything else for you. No, he needs Intellect Devourer, Brain, and Displacer Beast Hide. Displacer Beasts, it said, were above us. The Intellect Devourers, so I can figure where to get those. Okay, I think I'm about done with this one, but I do want to get us prepped and ready for the next one. I don't have that much stuff on me. I got a decent amount of stuff. But I can keep going. So what I intend to do, I'm going to get us all ready. This cave's probably going to refill itself with enemies. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep the endurance on. That way, if I ever need to change armor, it's not like it costs me anything to use it. No, I don't use the Greater Stone Skin that much. That's because against an actual boss enemy, it's super handy. And you never know what you're going to find down here. more Umber Hulks waiting for us. Oh, 2 huge ones now. It is interesting to me that this is a no PvP zone, like all of Swordflight is no PvP. Which sort of nullifies the confusion effect that things like Umber Hulks put on you. Because it means party members won't turn on each other. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the southeastern quadrant when I get in here. And the reason I'll do that is so that I can go through that cave and make sure no more trolls have come back, or if they have, kill them. So that way I don't have to deal with them next episode, given that I've already crossed that ground. I don't want to have to recross it in an episode if I can avoid it. So, we'll go in here, make sure there's no trolls about. And it's very possible that the upper portion is only 4 areas, just like the lower one. I guess we'll see next episode if it is 8. It'll take me a full episode, or more likely, 2 episodes to get through it. Because we just did 4 areas below, and that took quite a while. Okay. So, nothing back here, so I'm going to end this one here. So next episode we'll be picking up, clearing out the upper portions, doing anything that will be related to all of that, and I'll take stock of where we are once we're done with it. And that's going to be all for this one, though, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.